So the training went really well, and we're here in the halls of Congress ready to start our day in the legislative blitz. I'm just about ready to go meet our team, and we're going to have a bunch of meetings coming up. It's going to be a long day as we have our coffee, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
You were on from the beginning of the Planetary?
Back in 1980.
Wow.
I'm a charter member, and I'm paid up through 2042.
And Rich started last year.
Yeah, so I'm one of the newer ones.
Yeah,
I'm a year into this now.
You got a lot of competition in terms of...
Yeah, I got...
So we're going to our first meeting, and I think we're all excited and ready to go. Is that right?
Yeah.
So you might notice that the camera's not in with us on these meetings, and that's just to be polite to the people that we're talking to. A lot of the times when you walk into an office, you come in and you introduce yourself, and you come into a small room usually, and you sit at a table, and they ask you, and then you get to tell them what you're here for the progress of space and science in this country. And sometimes they'll be really interested and really engage you on it, and other times they'll politely listen, and the meeting's over relatively quickly. And at the end, you thank them for their time, and you head on out and you move on to the next meeting.
I think overall it's pretty good. It's a very bipartisan topic, and we see a lot of people have a lot of interest in space.
People are supportive. They're ready for NASA to start doing something again. You know, we're not asking them to double the budget. It's not realistic. They can't do that. But what they can do is continuously being open for their support and making sure that the public knows that this is what we need to be doing.
I think understanding that NASA reaches beyond borders and reaches beyond boundaries is a point of pride and visibility of the United States around the world is something that seems to resonate with everybody, no matter who you're talking to.
So we're in line at the Dirksen Senate office building. You have to go through security to get into all of the buildings, but the buildings are open to the public.
And this is our sixth and last meeting of the day.
The meetings are going great. We've had really good reception in all the offices that we've been.
They actually are very impressed with our talking points. They say we've hit all the issues. They're very, very pleased so far.
The last time I did one of these, I did close to 10 miles.
We just got out of a fantastic meeting, and as both a space enthusiast and up-and-coming professional in planetary science, I think I was able to provide her some new ideas and new little juicy tidbits that'll be useful in crafting legislation and boosting budgets.
No one has been resistant to supporting at least the levels of budget for NASA that the President has suggested, and most have been supportive of even increasing it.
I think we made a pretty big difference, and we'll see what happens in the future.
I've been a member of the Planetary Society since high school, which for me was about 10 or 12 years ago, and I'm just a grad student. I don't make a lot, but I chip in my membership dues so you guys can do more on the Hill and for space. Got my pin on.
I became a fan, though, by working for Carl Sagan back in the day, so I've been a fan since the inception of the Planetary Society.
So Frank here at Planetary Society member extraordinaire came from Madrid, Spain to this cold weather to advocate for space. So I just want to recognize this Planetary Society member for his extraordinary trip coming out here. Right. Guys, thank you so much for doing this. And
Thank you so much for organizing.
So I hope that seeing some of this has actually demystified this process. It's not as hard as it seems to come in and talk to Congress about how space is important to you. They want to hear from you. You have the right to express yourself. So I hope I see you next time we do this.
Thanks for watching. If you want to learn more about this topic, check out the link in the description to this video. Otherwise, you can always go to planetary.org/spaceadvocate.